Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Knowledge Hub. Friends, subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon for the latest update. आज हम लोग आईएम की क्लास करने वाले हैं, जो कि आईएम की क्लास आपकी क्लास 5th है. ऑलरेडी हमने क्लास 4 कर लिया है, जिसमें हमने ऑलरेडी बहुत सारे टॉपिक्स कवर अप कर लिए हैं. इन दिस क्लास विल स्टार्ट विद द सिलेक्शंस पार्ट हियर एंड विल एंड अप विद द यूनिट 2 एज वेल. प्लीज़ गो थ्रू विद द सब्सक्राइब बटन. अगर आप हमारे चैनल फर्स्ट टाइम देख रहे हो तो प्लीज़ हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करो, सो दैट ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लोग के पास वीडियो पहुँचे और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लोग उसका यूटिलाइजेशन भी कर सके. And hopefully you had seen this and we'll go on continue with the next in this we'll complete your unit 2, and then we had completed in the last class, we had completed your unit 1, and we start with the unit 2 in the last class, and now we'll complete your unit 2 in this class. So please tune with us and please like, share and subscribe our channel here. In the terms of selections, as I've told you, that selection is a process making the choices of individual possessing the required qualification and the skills necessary to perform the job successfully. As I've told you, many of the things related to the steps in the selection step, and during this process the unmatched and undesirable application are eliminated, and only the suitable candidates applicants is finally selected, and the procedural steps involved in the selection process are as follows. The first step is that the curriculum vitae and application form. The curriculum vitae is the most universal mechanism used in the screen the applicants to be called for the interview or the other test for the selection purposes. In reference to that, a good design of application reflects the form dignity and collect maximum desired information with the minimum time required to fill it out. Application detail covers the following information, where the first is there, that is the personal information. In the first personal information, it includes the information such as the applicant name, age, sex, marital status, and address, or that correspondence permanent address, and as well as the physical status like height, weight, and a blood group, citizenship, and as aspects of the personal leaves that comes under the personal information. The second is your educational information. Here, in reference to that, it includes the candidate academic qualifications such as degree, exams passed, name of the board, university, year of passing, subjects or specialization, percentage of marks obtained, and the rank obtained, and the scholarships as well. The third we have is your extracurricular activities. Here in the extracurricular activities, as you can see here in the extracurricular activities, that it includes that the participation in the indoor and the outdoor games, prizes won, dramas, debates, and the other social activities. The fourth we have is your work experience and training. In the work experience and training, it includes that the numbers of the years of the past work experience, that positions held, salaried on, nature of the duties, durations of the job, and other professional skills like training or workshops attended for the reason of the leaving the job, and it is include that the job responsibilities and the memberships of the professional bodies as well. From all the above information, that suitably the candidate can be specialized, a job can be predicted. And with regard of it, we can say that here the first will be that is the curricular vitae, and then after that we'll have a shortlisting, then we have your testing, then we have your interviewing, and then after that यहाँ बना दे रही हूँ, इंटरव्यूइंग के बाद होता है मेडिकल एग्जामिनेशन, and then after that we have your offering the position. Okay, these were comes under, this is the selection steps that has been done in any of the job profile here. Now we'll go ahead with in detail, that is the second is your shortlisting here, and these were the parts of the curricular vitae as well. And the shortlisting, the shortlisting is the assessing the details on the individual application forms against the requirements of the job, and this the short listing reduces the number of the applicant received to appropriate size list of the candidate to be invited for the interview. And the CV alone is not sufficient to provide the sufficient detail. Therefore, with an application form or a covering letter is also required, as it is usual for the large companies to have different application forms for a different employees group, that is manual, clerical, professional, or management as well. The shortlisting strategies vary according to the ratio of the application to the number of the posts, and there are the two approaches of this reductions process. That is, first is called the screening approach, and where the unsuitable applicants are rejected until the required numbers of applicants for the interview is left. An applicant may be rejected because of the lack of the experience, qualifications, or the other reasons. The second method is inclusion, where the application is compared against the requirements a set of that a job specification and the given score through a process, preset scoring system, and that the scoring is carried out independently for the two people, and the result is compared, and dispensaries can be discussed. This process avoids the discriminations and is much further to all the that is your fairer to all the candidate as well. The next we have, the third we have is your testing here. And the testing is a more frequently and used method for the selection in the recent year. The test is uniformly made applicable and to all, and the tests are helpful in determining and as well as that is differences among the individual ability, skills, and trust, analyzing capacity, the that is the core competencies and the talent and the creativity, minimum and maximum potentials of the candidate as well. In the generally, the tests are in the form of the questionnaires and offering the several choices to assess the individual ability like personality, aptitude, and the performances. Possible tests used for the selections that we'll deal with. In regard of it here, if I'm talking about, so in the reference towards it, that what it is that the applicants has been here. Okay, this is applicant and that has gone to the ability test. The second is your assessment centers here. The next is your management here, that is your management skill test. Then we have a personality test, performance test, and yes, of course, aptitude test. This what comes under it, and this is the test used for the selections. The first is your ability test here. In the ability test, there are the tests of that measures as a candidate existing the ability, both the mental and the physical, and they can measure a variety of the areas such as a verbal reasoning, numerical ability. These are also called in a performances test, and such test can be constructed entirely related to the job concern, such as writing, assembling, clerical, lecturing, musical, and artistic. जैसे कि मैंने बोला रीजनिंग में वर्बल रीजनिंग एंड नॉन न्यूमेरिकल एबिलिटी, वो सारी चीज़ें मैं ऑलरेडी आपके नॉलेज हब के प्लेलिस्ट में करा रही हूँ. आप जाके वहाँ पे प्लेलिस्ट से जाके रीजनिंग की क्लास में जाके वर्बल रीजनिंग को गो थ्रू कर सकते हैं. ऑलरेडी वर्बल रीजनिंग मैंने वन पार्ट ऑलरेडी कंप्लीट कर लिया. सेकंड पार्ट लॉजिक रीजनिंग थोड़ा सा रह गया. उसके बाद नॉन वर्बल रीजनिंग करेंगे एंड देन ऑफकोर्स द न्यूमेरिकल एबिलिटी है. You can just gone through with that as well. For the second one we have is aptitude test. In the aptitude tests are designed to examine whether a candidate is likely to be able to acquire the skills and the knowledge necessary to perform the job. And again, they can be a set of the strictly job related tests. An aptitude test is used to measure the job proficiency and job training of an employee as well. In the regard of it, that the performance, next is your performance test here. In the performance test, when an applicant claims to know something, that the performance test determine his ability. These tests are usually in the selecting the employees at the lower levels, that is the drivers, welders, mechanists, and as well as typists, etc. The performance tests are highly acceptable and the both management and the applicant as well. The next is your personality test here. In the personality test are the type of other psychological questions designed to measure that the more permanent emotions, tendencies people have that make up their personality, and it an important possesses intelligence, aptitude, but lack of the personality, he will not be able to motivate his subordinations. Like personality test can be divided into the two boards of group, and that is the first is your normative test, that is designed to know the traits such as cooperative attitude, temper, emotional balances, etc. And the second is that the idiographic test, that which typically looks like a behavior ranking of the strength of the reactions and the different aspects on the idiographic test is also called as the that is your SPATF test here. In the regard of it, that SPATF test is of the objective type question where the candidates have to choose between a number of the statements of objective that describes themselves. The area of the personality testing is one of the most sensitive areas in the selections and is now under increased scrutiny, and the candidates may say that he is a good organizer, forthright, focused and caring, relaxed, and a great entertainer, but that the test gives a much clearer picture of which they are strongest traits here. The personality trust tests are very useful in selecting the marketing person, and that is the salesman, counselor, etc. The next we have is your interviewing here. In the terms of the interviewing, that the interview is most of the frequent method of selection, that the interview is face-to-face conversation between an application and the employer. The purpose of the interview is to collect the information on the behavior, attitude, opinions, and maturity, emotional stability, enthusiasm, confidence, responses, and other commercial behavior as well. The interview must be conducted professionally, usually involving more than one person to provide a balanced assessment and the counter criticism of the biases, like involving the management and the exploring technique of the questions are of the all method improvement, and the important factor considered at the time of the interview that are shown here. Interview consideration में क्या होता है, like they are judging about the initiatives, response, behavior, work experience, opinion, attitude, maturity, emotional stability, enthusiasm, confidence, that what they are seeking of, that's the factor considers in interview. In the case of the advantages of the interview here, that the interview is relatively low cost exercise with an additional expenses limited to the time, participants, and the traveling expenses. No decision on the selection should be taken without an interview, even though in the interview the valid judgmental like interpersonal behavior, social ability, verbal fluency, and confidence, and that can be measured effectively in the interview process as well. Let's go ahead with another one. That will be processed here, that are careful and carefully and positively organized interview reflects and impressions about the organization, and even though interviews give the applicant a chance to learn the opportunity and the job responsibility that exists in the organization. Now we'll talk about the types of interviews here that we're gonna deal with. Here we'll go ahead with the types of that we are going to types of the interviews here. The first is for an effective and a successful interview, and a planned structure is necessary, and based on the interview techniques it's categorized into the three parts. The first is your structured interview, and the second is your that is your directed interview, and the third is your stress interview, and that we are going to in detail. And the types of interview, that for an effective and a successful interviewing a plan is necessary, and based on that interview techniques, and they categorize in the three ways. The first is the structured interview here. In the case of the structured interview, what it is that, and structured interview is also called as the patterned interview. A structured interview, the interviewers are trained in the process to be used, and this type of an interview, a list of the questions based on the analysis of the job specification is prepared, and for these questions the applicant is evaluated on the standard point scale decided by the applicant is evaluated on the standard point scale decided is in advance, and the interviewing the process attempts to predict how candidates will perform in the work situation, and a thorough and a consistent approach is used for all the candidate, and during the interview no questions from the applicants are allowed. The second is your the direct interview here. In the direct interview, in a directional interview, face-to-face questions answering takes place between the employer and the applicant, and the questions related with the job specifications, specific critical situations, and the work experiences asked. The directed interviews assesses the candidate in respect to the motivations, knowledge, and capacity, and the personality as well. The third we have is your stress interview here. Some interviews uses the stress question as a part of the interview. The intentions here is to examine how candidate reacts to an aggressive and to a particularly critical remarks. Interviews sometimes insult, or try to humiliate the candidate. The candidate may answer in the matured way, or may lose his temper and react accordingly. This is the controversial and the risky strategies as the candidate, although dealing with the situations well, and may not join the organization by being treated in the way. And the fifth one we have here is your that is the obtaining references. In the obtaining references here, the offer of the employment should be made, and even informality formally, until the references has been obtained, and once a decision is reached on the chosen candidate, it is normal to make an approaches to past employers and to check the accuracy of the information provided by the applicants, such as the dates of the information provided by the applicant, such as the dates of the employment, and the confirming the general impressions made at interview. And in certain circumstances effective references are vital, such as a job involving the high degree of the security. In the obtaining references, as long as the job offers is subject to the receipt of satisfactory references, an employer may withdraw an offer if the references are not satisfactory. An employer should avoid disclosing the contents of the poor references to an employee in order to protect the confidentiality of the references. Referee and just as with the selection test, a decision should not be based on the reference alone as well. In the sixth one we have here, that is your medical examination or the physical examination. In this, that the various jobs require unusual stamina or the strong physical condition. That medical examination of the candidate determine the fitness of for the job, and a medical examination includes like previous illness record, any operations, injuries, accidents, and any allergy of eatable drugs or chemicals. And a medical examination report also includes that the general physical measurements such as eyes, nose, throat, teeth, ears, heart, and blood group as information. And the physical examination is conducted by a registered medical practitioner. The medical examination saves that the organization from the expenditure to be made employ on a medical ground. And the next we have is your offering the positions here. In the terms of the offering the position, that after evaluating the selections process, the offer employment can be made to a successful candidate, and the offering should be confirmed is in writing here. The offer of the employment should be contain the following detail like job title and starting the date, starting salary, reporting the authority, name of the department, section, place, detailed of the confirmation other than the other condition here as well. Now we'll discuss about the training here, and as you can see here, the training that we are discussing about the objectives of training. But first we have to consider about the training here. Training is a planned process to modify the attitude, that is knowledge or the skills through the learning experience, and to achieve effective performance in an activity or the range of the activity. The training improves the job performances as well. In that, objectives of the training here, the first is your competence and the performances. Competence and the performance to develop the competence of the employee and improve the performances. The second is that the future human resource requirement to help people grow within the organization in order that as far as possible its future needs for a human resource that can met from with the organization. The third we have is that the less learning time, that the less learning time in this, that to reduce the learning time for the employees starting in a new jobs and on appointment and transfer promotions, and after training people are in the positions to adopt the new situations quickly. The fourth is in economy, that is trained people will prove to the economical form, and in regard of it, economical from organization point of view, and because of the economic use of that raw material and machines, the damages and the wastage or the scrap of the material is also reduced. The next is your uniformity, and in here that is there will be a uniformity in the work product and the method of the working, which reduces the misconceptions and ambiguity as well. Now we'll discuss about the types of the job training method, कि कितने types of के आपके job training method होते हैं. In this, here that the training is a planned process to modify attitude, knowledge, or a skill through the learning experiences to achieve the effective performances in an activity or the range of activity. The training improves the job performances. Like job of training method is that to up to date training is required for those who actually work on machines, and also to those who are newly employed in the organization, and every worker needs to undergo the instructions about the jobs, operations, quality, output, and other activities of the organization for its efficient functioning. And for this purpose, different methods are adopted to train the apprentices here. Following other training methods adopted for the workers of the operations, the first we have is your in the reference to that inductions and orientations of job training, and then we have a biskilled and the old workers on the job training, apprentice training, and the vestibule schools here. So we'll go ahead with the detail here, and that is the first is your inductions and orientation. Here the induction and orientation is of the job training. The method is used when a new worker joins the organization. In this method of training, a large group of the staff can be inducted in the time is in a class room here. And in regard of that, it involves the information about the organization structure, product information, conditions of the employment, employee benefits, and safety rules working method as well. The cost of the such training is quite low, and also conferences, group discussions, and then programming instructions can also be conducted through which the various skills related to the job and the knowledge can be acquired. The second is that the biskilled and the old workers. In the biskilled and the old workers here, and here with reference to that, the new workers is accomplished with old skilled workers for the few days, and the new workers observe the method of the procedures adopted by the skilled workers as well. In regard of it, the new workers also learns safety precautions to be followed and the standards of the performance and the quality control checks as well. On the job training, that on the job training is given that to the workplace to the operations employee by his superior. In this method, no additional training equipment is needed, and the training is given by the experienced and efficient superior, and the superior explains that the correct procedures of doing the job with the practical and the correct use of the tool and the equipment, that the training is then asked to try himself that the job, and the trainee learns by doing the job. Is he is familiar with the practical difficulties, and also superior is giving the training, so such as an employee is prepared to take a charge in the case of the retirement of this his superior as well. The fourth we have is that the apprentice training here. And the apprenticeship is the most commonly used method of the training. It is a variations of the job on the job training, and the training is impartial to the training in those trades or crafts which requires a longer period to learn and skills to gain proficiency. The training involves doing a planned sequence of the jobs and spending the prescribed number of hours on the job and in the classroom. The period of the training ranges from the 2 to 5 years depending upon the types of the job, and through such training, proficient craftsmen are created. The apprentice training method is expensive because there are no guarantee that the training will work with the company after the completion of the training as well. In this, the apprentice training is given to the electricians, weavers, machine mechanics, and jewelries and filters and engravers, patterns and designer, etc. In the next we have is your vestibule school here. And the vestibule school is conducted in the separate centers in the plant itself before actually entering into the plant, and a duplicate setup of the machinery and the tools are shown to a training, and a well qualified and experienced staff is in the charge of the training. And that the training course is designed such as that it covers all aspects of the working situations in the plant, and the worker concentrates on the learning the skills as they are free from the pressure of work. And vestibule training is suited for the machines operations, job inspection inspectors, and the machines attendants, etc. as well. Now let's go ahead with another one, and that is your 2 marks possible questions here. What they can ask you is that the FIOS principles of management. In the FIOS principles of management, the FIOS stated a general 14 principles of management. The first is division of work, second is your authority and responsibility, third is discipline, fourth is unity of command, fifth is unity of direction, sixth is subordination of individual interest to the common interest, the seventh is remunerations, eighth is centralization, ninth is scalar chain, 10th is an order, 11th is equity, 12th is stability of the personal tenor, and 13 is initiative, and the 14th is esprit de corps. That I had told you about in detail in the previous one. And in the reference to the difference between distinguish between the management and administrative, the first is that in the management that it involves a lower level function, and administrative it is involves a higher level function. In management is the execution of decision, and administration is the decision making, and the management refers to the employee and administration refers to the organization. Management main functions of leading and organizing, and administration is main function and planning and controlling. Now we'll discuss about the current trends in the management here. Current trends in the managements are that is knowledge management, Six Sigma, IT enabled services, knowledge process outsourcing, the world class manufacturing, corporate governance, mergers and acquisitions here. Now we'll discuss about the kinds of skills in managers, and the kinds of skill में आता है self confidence, willingness to accept the responsibility, decisiveness, human understanding, self motivated, adequate qualification here. Now we'll discuss about the sources of organization, what they can ask you. The sources of organization, we have here the 6 types of sources of organization here. First is complex relationships, second is high degree of interdependence, third is unlimited resources, fourth is conflicts in staff and line members, fifth is autocratic leadership, sixth is differing the educational background. Now I'll discuss about the advantages of the narrow span of control. In the advantages, there are the 5 advantages of narrow span of control. The first is the narrow span of control allows a manager to communicate quickly. Second is that feedback of the ideas from the workers will be more effective. Third is it requires a high level of management skill to control the greater number of employees. Fourth is that close control and the supervision is possible, and the fifth is more chances of advertisement property opportunities here. Now, what is the purpose and the objectives of HRM? There are the 4 purpose and objectives of HRM. The first is to enable the management to achieve the organizational objective through its workforce. The second is to utilize the manpower to its full capacity and the potential. The third is to generate, to integrate the human reason policies with the business plans and reinforce an appropriate culture as necessary. And the fourth is that to create a conditions in which the innovation teams working and the total quality can flourish. In regard of that, the name of the HR related considering techniques, the HR consulting techniques that we have is controlling technique is that the human resource controlling includes planning, assessment, and the control of both the performances of the employee as well as the staff working in the human resource, where we can talk about that some of the things that the following instruments are known in the field of the controlling as well, and that is the staff report, then performance measurement system, balance score card, and benchmarking, controlling competence, and human capital management as well. Now we'll end up with this class because this is the last topic we had covered up in here. First of all, it's a huge request, if you had not subscribed our channel, go through with the subscribe button so that you will get all the information regarding this. As of now, unit 1 में हमने introduction concepts of concepts and scope of industrial management, productivity, definitions of measurements and productivity index, types of production system, industrial ownership that we had done in this class, last class. And second unit जो कि हमने आज complete कर ली है, that is the functions of management, Taylor's scientific management theory, Fire's principles of management, social responsibilities of management, introduction to the human resource management, nature of the HRM, and the functions of importance of HRM. That what we had discussed here. Next we'll discuss in the next coming class, that is unit 3, and that is the work study, introduction, definition, objectives, steps in the work study, method study, definition, objectives, steps of method study, work measurement purposes or types of study, stopwatch method, step allowances, standard time calculations, work sampling, productions and planning and control, inventory control, inventory cost model, and models of inventory control, EOQ, ABC, VED. And in unit 4 here, with regard of unit 4 here, that we quality control, statistical quality control, and control charts for the variables and attributes, acceptance and sampling, single sampling and double sampling plan, introduction to QPM. And then we have to discuss about the unit 5, that is the project management. Here that the project network analysis, CPM port, and a project crashing and the resource that is leveling here. In regard of it, if I'm talking about with unit 2, that we'll end up with this class only. And here with reference to it, as of now you know very well that what we had discussed about the offering the positions, and then after that objectives of the training has here. And with reference to the objectives of training, that as I told you, that competences and performances, future human resource requirement, less that is learning time, and the economy as well as uniformity here. In regard of it, then we have your types of job training method, as I told you, inductions and orientations, by skilled old workers, and then we have your on-job training apprentices and the vet school here. After that, we have a sources of organization conflicts here with reference to the sources of that we have here, that the sources of organizational conflict. The first is your complex relationship, the second is your high degree of enterprises interdependence here, that limited resources, and the fourth we have here is your, that is conflicts in staff and line members, and the fifth we have is your autocratic leadership, and the fifth we have is your differing educational background. And that next we have your kinds of skills in a manager. In the kinds of skill in manager, there are 6 required skills that has been that the kind of skills that a company look for a manager here. That is, the first is your self-confidence, the second is that willing to accept responsibility, the third is your decisiveness, and the fourth is your human understanding. Then we have self motivated, and the last is your adequate qualification. Now we have done with this, and first of all it's a huge request कि अगर आप हमारे चैनल फर्स्ट टाइम देख रहे हो या अभी तक आपने हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है, इट्स अ ह्यूज रिक्वेस्ट कि प्लीज़ हमारे चैनल को लाइक शेयर और सब्सक्राइब करो, सो दैट ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लोगों के पास वीडियो पहुँचे और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लोग इसका यूटिलाइजेशन भी कर सके. इन दिस क्लास वी हैड end up with the functions of management and human resource management, as I told you. In the next coming class we'll study with the work study of the inventory control, and then after that we'll move on with the unit 4, and that is the last unit of the session of industrial management as well. Please like, share and subscribe our channel. Thank you, and thanks for subscribing our channel, and thanks for supporting us as well.